Page 48. 1. Reading. Read for main ideas. Read the article. What inventions has nature inspired? How nature inspires science. A look at some notable inventions.
By the end of this century, as one looks back on the multitude of achievements, one may be surprised to find that a number of technological and scientific advances will be based upon observations in nature, as opposed to accidental discovery or a result of trial and error in a laboratory. A relatively new field of research called biomimicry is providing significant insights and solutions for scientists and inventors in areas from medicine and technology to transportation and construction. Using nature to solve design problems is not new. The Wright brothers observed the flight of birds while building their plane. However, in recent years, biomimicry has become an established discipline among scientists, and one that is generating some remarkable inventions. Here are some that in the not-too-distant future will have had a considerable impact on our lives.
1. Shark skin.
A University of Florida engineering professor noticed that shark skin remains amazingly clean and that plants and sea animals have difficulty adhering to it. He created a pattern that mimics the shark's tiny scales. Apart from the fact that it was up to 85% cleaner than smooth surfaces, it also prevented harmful bacteria from sticking to it. The result was a material that can be used for hospital tray tables and bed rails, as well as other areas where there is a high risk of passing on infections. In several years, it is likely that Professor Brennan's invention will have had demonstrable benefits in terms of reducing hospital-acquired infections, and it will undoubtedly have saved thousands of lives.
2. Termite mounds.
A Zimbabwean architect was faced with the difficult task of finding a workable solution to the problem of designing a new building that would stay cool even without air conditioning. Looking for an affordable alternative, he found his inspiration in African termite mounds. He noticed that the mounds termites build catch air at the base and circulate it up through their mud home. As a result of replicating the system in his building, he reduced energy costs by a measurable amount. His building uses 1/10 of the energy of similar buildings and shows that there is a viable alternative to using air conditioning systems.
3. Gecko feet.
For human beings, walking up walls is the stuff of movies, unimaginable in real life. Or is it? Inspired by the millions of tiny hairs on gecko feet, scientists are working hard to produce a gecko tape to use on the soles of footwear. The tape mimics the hairs on the gecko's feet and is a powerful and dependable adhesive. Scientists hope to have a product for space stations and underwater applications in the near future. And who knows? By the end of the century, they may have created a boot that enables us all to climb buildings like Spider-Man. Imagine how profitable that would be.